Hi everyone, today I will be drawing a beautiful flower scenery. Okay, so I'm going to be drawing this on a canvas. So first of all, I'll be sketching the flowers with a pencil. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to be starting from here. I'm going to be drawing a beautiful flower here. So first, this is the petal, as you can see. Okay, draw another one here and another one here. And there I go. Okay, so I'm now going to be drawing the leaves. As you can see, first I draw the leaf shape and then the midrib. And here we go, the leaf and now the midrib. You can add the veins of the leaves if you want. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to be drawing big flowers and then going to start on small flowers. So I have my one flower right over here, which is just a normal flower. And now I will be starting on the other flower. It's going to be different now. First of all, I'm going to be drawing a circle. I'm going to be drawing the petals. And here we go, another petal right over here. There we go. We have our second flower done, and now we're going to be drawing the leaves. There we go. Okay, so now I will be drawing another flower, which I'm going to again make it like this one. This one and this one. This one, and another petal here. Okay, and this one. This one. Here's some more petals. Here. And now this is the one flower we drew. Now we are going to be drawing a rose here. Okay. Now I'll be drawing this part of the rose. You can just draw some random flowers like I am. I'm just randomly. So this is what we have so far. We have a lot of flowers together. Now I'm just going to add some leaves. Not leaves, I mean like some extra detail after another flower here. So as you can see, I drew the flower here, like I drew the half of it. Now I will just add the small details. There we go, some small details. There we go, and now we will be starting to paint it. So the colors I'll be using are going to be these acrylic colors. Okay, so from the set which I have, I'm going to be using oh my gosh, this acrylic color, which I hope is not dried up. It's really hard to like screw the lid on, but I'm going to be using this color and this white for the background. So I have my palette here, and I'm going to be putting on some white paint for the background, and just a little bit of blue. Thank God it's not dried yet because of the way I screwed the lid on. Okay, so I have my paintbrush with me. I'm going to just take the dry paintbrush and take a little bit of blue. There. So I'm mixing up the blue. one thing I want to be telling you all is that don't get worried if a little bit of paint gets in your flowers, because the good thing about acrylic colors is when it dries, and you add a new color to it to correct that part, the color won't spread like watercolors do. And water and acrylic colors have a difference, and artists understand that difference. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, I'm trying my best to do the skies. Let me just move the camera. Okay. And I need a little bit of blue paint. Okay. So as you can see, I am done with the background, and this part you may see a little bit of smidge or a smudge in the background, but in real life it's actually looking really good. I don't know why the camera's capturing it like that, but who knows. So as you can see, I'm like almost done with the background, because I'm going to be filling up these white space. Okay, so like this is what I have right now, and it really looks amazing. Like in real life, it actually looks really good. Okay, so this is what I have so far. I'm washing my paintbrush in water right now. Okay, so this is what I have. And now I'm gonna be coloring these flowers, okay? I'm gonna be starting with this flower right over here. Oops. So the paintbrush that I'm gonna be using will be this one, or maybe like this one. But it depends on you what paintbrushes you're using, because you're the one who's going to be painting it and you know how much you need. So for this case, I'm going to get some beautiful red paint, and I'm going to be putting this here on my paint on my paint palette. Okay. Now I'm going to be excuse me, taking my white paint. Today I need the white more than I ever needed before. That's why I'm gonna drop a lot of. Okay, so as you can see, I have my two paints right over here. And I took the white more because I'm needing the white a lot today. Okay. So, let's take some of the white and mix it and make it this amazing pink shade, which we're gonna put on our canvas painting. So, this is what I have. Okay, there we go. One side of it, the flower covered. Now the other side. And now this side. And oh, I'm going to be adding there we go. So I have this part done. There. And now what I'm going to be using is this white. Now I'm going to be blending it in. And now I'm going to be using the pink here. And gonna be blending it with the light pink, which is actually white. Okay, and now I'm gonna be using the white. And this one and this. There we go. One flower done. Literally not that done. Now I need is a little bit of this red to mix it up. So this is one of the flowers shaded with a little bit of red. Okay. And now I'm gonna be doing the leaves. Okay. I know I put a little bit of Okay, so I have my yellow. I already put my green on the palette, and now I'm going to be using the green here. I'm going to be putting the green on. And now here. Okay, now we're going to take some yellow and put it here. Like, blend the colors together. Okay. Okay, so now I have my leaves blended. I'm going to be starting with this flower. So I want to make this flower a daisy. So I will be taking my yellow paint, which I have. Oops. And coloring it on, like putting it on the circle. Here we go. I'm also going to be putting some yellow on the leaves while I'm at it. Like the leaves surrounding this flower. Not all of them, because then I won't be able to blend it. Okay. Okay, so now I have the yellow put on, but I'm going to be coloring, like finishing the leaves, or these parts will dry. So as you can see, I'm putting some dark green on the tip. And now I'm going to be putting dark green on the bottom. There we go. And now the best part is we're going to be blending them together. Okay, so I'm done with the blending, as you can see. And now I'm going to be moving on to the petals. For the petals, I'm going to be using a little bit of black just to do the shading. Of course, I'm not going to be shading with black. I'm going to mix the black and white to make a grayish look. So I need a little bit of black paint on my paint palettes. So I have my black here and a lot of white here, and let me just tell you, we need a lot of white for this. So I'm going to be, as you can see, mixing my paint, these two paints together. I got this shade and now I'm going to be putting the gray here. Okay, and now I'm going to be adding another stroke of gray paint here. So as you can see, I'm done with putting the gray, and now I'm going to be putting white. So I have a lot of white with me, and now I'm going to be putting it on. Okay, that was not okay. And now so I'm covering this with white. So I was thinking at the end to blend it because I tried blending it now and it did not go as planned. Okay, so as you can see, I have my white, and now I'm going to be blending it. So I'm going to dry my brush tip and blend it. Okay, so this is the flower which I have. Now I will be, what should I say, like giving it a little bit of black so the flower looks more alive. Okay, so another stroke of black here and another here and another here. Okay, a bit of gray and another stroke of black here. Now this is what we got. So one thing I forgot to give is take the yellow ochre, and the thing I will be doing is taking some yellow ochre and taking it and putting it on the yellow. After putting it on the yellow, I will blend it so it looks more prominent. Okay, so these are the two flowers that we have done. Now I will be putting some yellow on the leaves. On some of these leaves. Okay. And now we'll blend them. And there we go. I have the leaves done. What I'm going to do is going to do this flower here. So I'm not going to be coloring it that typical pink. I'm going to be coloring it blue. I'm sorry, I meant orange, because I already have the blue in the background. Okay, so I'm going to take my orange that I have, put it here, and that's all right. So that's the thing I'm going to be doing, just orange, because I already have a bunch of white. Okay. So I mix the two colors and now put them here on this flower. Oopsies. Okay, so now I will put it here. Okay, and now putting some dark orange. Now we'll be using that same technique on the other flowers. And now I will be putting the orange and shading it. Okay, so there we have it. this is what I have right now. So as you can see, I will be mixing or blending these two colors. Okay, so now I have my orange flower done. Okay, now I will be painting the leaves. So first of all, as usual, we need to put the yellow at the first at the tip of the leaves. Sorry about the noise. So as you can see, right now I am going to color this flower. So the color I'm going to be coloring this flower is going to be, again, I'm going to be coloring it red. Okay, so let's continue. First I will take my red paint from here. Okay, now take it. So I'm done with the middle portion. Now we'll be continuing to paint the other parts like this wash. Okay, so I think I need a little bit of red in my paint palette. So I will take my red paint, open it and put some more on my paint palette. Oh my god, oh my god! Oh, like it fell on the blanket of my bed. 1 sec, let me pick it up. Okay. Okay. So I picked it up. There's still a little bit of red left. Somebody please comment below if how to take off the red stains, because my blanket is not stain proof. There. Now I will to the spot. Now we will so now I'm done with this part, like the rose. Now I will start shading it. So oh, here we go. I will be taking my brown paint, I mean like dark brown, this acrylic color, and I'm going to pour some of it on the palette and white. Okay, this is how much I'll pour on it because I just need a little bit. Okay, so now I'll take my brush, and this is part where it gets interesting. I will take a little bit of brown paint and mix it with the red. So like mixing brown and red like comes a darkish red color, almost like maroon or a scarlet color. Okay, so now I'm going to be putting on some of that color on the rose to shade it. So put some of it here. I'm going to take some from here and again border it. Okay. So now we will be blending these two colors so it looks a little more alive. Um, okay. Now what I will do is going to be adding a little, just a little bit of white to this. Okay, so this is a little bit. This is a little, and this is little, and there we go. Now I will. Okay. So, this is what we have so far for the rose. I'll be shading these leaves right here. I'll be taking some So I finished putting on the green. Now I'm going to blend it with the yellow. Okay, so I'm done with the blending part. Like, not totally done. There are some parts left, like this leaf. Okay, so now we'll add this green. Okay, so we've done, but we just need to pop the yellow a little bit. Now I will add some sap green. Okay. So now, 1 minute. So now I will be adding the sap green. There we go. Now, like, I will take some color from here and add it here. Some here and some here. There we go. And now we will so like I'm going to add some colors here. I'm going to add some here, some here. There we go. Now okay, so I have all the leaves, like all the vines done. Now that flower is just left. I turned my camera towards this flower and I'm still thinking on which color to color it. And the answer I got was yellow. So I'm going to take out a little bit of yellow. It's not a little bit, it's a lot, but still it will work. Okay. Now I will be taking out my yellow ochre. Okay, so now I will take the yellow. So I have my yellow done. Now I will use the yellow ochre to shade it. Okay, so I have this much already done. Okay, so this is what it looks right now. I'm going to be adding some white here so it looks good. I'm going to take some white, and it's acrylic color, so I don't need to worry that much. Okay. Now I'm going to add some colors to this part. This part. This is how it looks. Okay, so this is what I have so far. But now I'm not going to add white to the other parts which have a little bit of white gaps in them. I'm going to be adding some purple flowers. So I will take my purple and oh, okay. Okay, sorry about the waiting. So I took out the purple and now I will use it to color these spaces. Okay, so I need to blend with the white. Give me a sec. So this is what I have so far. Now I'm going to be continuing to paint some of these parts. Okay, so I'm seeing that it's a little bit uncomfortable to use the two numbered brush, so I will be using the 0. So this brush works perfectly on some small details. Now I understand why we need a 0 brush. So this is the drawing we have right now. So this is the entire drawing completed, as you can see. Please drop a like on this video and subscribe to my channel. Bye.